not what I wanted to do, but I guess that works too. Jose, how's it going? Jose?
Hello, Joshua.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing very well. Thanks for asking. And you?
Nice, I'm doing pretty well. And yeah, how's your day been so far?
Um, yes, today it was a little bit different. Before I had I had a lunch, I went running for 1 hour more or less. In the morning, I was working, and now I'm here. It is my first class that I attend.
That I have attended. So it's the first class that I've attended.
Yes, yes, it's the first class that I attended.
That I have attended.
The,
That I've
that I
attended.
have attended. Yes.
Good. All right, nice. Going for a run sounds like a good idea. I haven't gone for a run in a while. And Simone, welcome to class. How's it going?
Thank you. Everything's all right. Are you okay?
I'm doing quite well, thanks. Yeah. Where's your picture?
Okay. Ah, Switzerland. It's an
Oh, wow.
amazing city called Lucerne. So beautiful.
Yeah, it looks really pretty. New
Yeah.
picture. Cool.
Yeah, yeah. I
So I
got
was,
bored of the old one.
yeah, I guess that'll happen. Um, all right, nice. And let's go into today's class. Misun, can you read the title of the next lines?
Crazy. Today we will learn about synonyms for crazy, practice prepositions, tell stories, read comics, and practice role plays.
Good. That sounded great. All right. And so Misun, can you ask Jose the first question?
Jose, what drives you crazy? Explain.
There are some different things that I drive my crazy. When I'm in a meeting and some people are chewing gum, this kind of things drives my crazy. Another one is when I I say to my daughter, make your bed after 2 or 3 hours. The bed is without. Then when she didn't make her bed. It is another thing that drives me crazy too.
Okay. Nice. When she still hasn't made her bed,
Yes.
it drives. And we wouldn't say another and two
Yes.
in the same sentence. So you could
Okay.
say, so when she still hasn't made her bed, that drives me
Yes.
crazy too.
Okay.
Or that's another thing that drives me crazy.
Okay. Both are
But
not
good.
possible. One or the other. Yes. Okay.
Yeah. What am I use? Again, I think this like some is a little bit much. When people
Yes.
are chewing gum. Um, you could also say like, and someone is chewing gum. But okay, good. Yeah.
Okay.
And now, welcome to class. How's it going now?
Oh, I'm doing well, thank you.
Okay, good to hear. And yeah, welcome to class. All right, and Jose, can you ask Heidi the next question?
Heidi,
Yeah,
why do you
the
think?
last question maybe.
The last. Okay.
Yeah,
In
sorry.
what ways are mental illness treated differently than physical illness? Why?
What is mental illness? Different. Mental illness. There are a lot of mental illness. Many kind of mental illnesses. So
Yeah.
only depression, or sometimes the inherited the craziness. I'm sorry, mental illness.
Mm,
Mm.
or kind of insane.
Yeah, so I mean, you could.
Depend on the situation, the treatment is much different.
Okay, so depending on the situation, treatments.
Mental depression and inherited some mental illness is different.
Okay. Is there anything that you could like make a broad generalization about, like how they're treated, maybe socially, or how they're perceived? Is there anything like general that you think you could say about it? You know, obviously.
Even symptoms are much different.
For sure.
It's very heavy.
Okay. I guess
I'm sorry. I know some people are
yeah.
Suffering from mental illness. So depending on the person, it's different.
Definitely. I guess the question is more of like a social treatment, and we're not talking about like medical treatments. We're talking about like, you know, more social treatments, like how you treat other people.
Some people need to take a medicine, and some people don't need to take a medicine, only going to the doctor to talk about a lot of things.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. Okay. Juliet, I know you answered this question yesterday. Do you remember what you said yesterday?
Yes.
Yeah, maybe, do you think you could?
Okay. A mental illness is something that is something peculiar. So sometimes it is not treated because of many reasons, because it is not diagnosis, because it creates shame for the people, for patients, and for people relative to patients, and sometimes it is treated against the will of the patient because it is considered dangerous.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the first part too is really good in that, you know, it's viewed a little bit differently. So people often view mental illness as different from physical illnesses. Like if you break your leg, it's a lot different than like having schizophrenia for your family and your like perception of it. It's just the view of those illnesses isn't like, yeah, isn't as positive, I guess. Not that physical illnesses are positively viewed, but that's kind of what I was driving at, Heidi. But yeah, you're totally right, and that it does vary for each person and for each situation. All right, nice. And I think we're good here. All right, let's have Adela, can you make a sentence with one of these?
For example, a lunatic, maybe.
What's a lunatic?
I think is a person who is a little strange ideas or no.
Who
For
is
example,
a little strange ideas? Let's look at that sentence. Hold on. So, a person who's a little strange ideas.
No.
We need to change that.
No. Who has a little strange ideas.
Okay, who has
strange ideas.
Yeah, strange ideas.
Yes.
You could also say like slightly.
Okay.
Person who has slightly strange ideas.
For example, a lot of inventors in the first time at the beginning were considered as a lunatic people.
We're considered lunatics.
Lunatics.
At the beginning, what do you mean by at
Because
the beginning?
at the beginning, in the first, a lot of inventors, no?
But in the first, like, I'm not sure when you're talking
In
about.
the first time, before the invent was complete.
Oh, okay. A lot of inventors.
In the first time when they have a plan about an invent, sometimes people think it's a lunatic, but after that, when this has a result as successful, it's different. That change.
Yeah. So maybe before their inventions were successful, a lot of inventors were considered to
Lunatics.
be lunatics.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe can you read that sentence one more time?
Before their invention were successful, a lot of inventors were considered to be lunatics.
Good. Moody is more emotional, Julieta. So if you're talking about somebody who's moody, it's like maybe they're really angry in the morning and they're pretty happy in the afternoon, and then in the evening they're just like really frustrated and bitter. And so it's like you'd say they're moody because you can't really predict their mood swings. They're not lunatics in that they're not like crazy. They're just emotionally more unstable. Yeah, moody is definitely not. It's not crazy. It's just, maybe more emotional. Where a lunatic is, yeah, somebody who's crazy. Hopefully that makes sense. Simone, can you make a sentence with one of these?
Yes, I don't understand that guy. I'm going bananas.
Okay, and so I don't understand that guy. I'm going bananas. Like, in a romantic sense, do you not understand him?
No, because he's so crazy that he's driving me crazy.
Okay, I don't understand that. Yeah, I think I mean, it's definitely good grammatically and it works. I guess it leaves the situation a little bit vague,
Open.
but that's good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
But
It's
yeah,
just in my mind, so sorry.
that's okay. Now, can you make a sentence with one of these?
He took 3 hours to buy a t-shirt. It may. So I was out of my mind.
I was out of my mind. Okay. He took 3 hours to buy a t-shirt. This is good. I was out of my mind. Maybe we could say like I was out of my mind with frustration.
Mm-hmm.
Or like he was driving me out of my mind. Just to make it like connect a little bit. Both sentences are good.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. And yeah. All right. Nice. Really well done. And me soon. Maybe one more.
I think drive me.
Okay, and so when we're using drive me, we need to use up a wall, around the bend, or mad.
Mad. The control machine when I control the machine, it drives me uh, what do I say? In crazy?
Okay. When I control the machine, it drives me crazy. I mean, I would probably. I mean, like when I can't control the machine, it drives me crazy. So, but like when you're actually in control of something, it shouldn't drive you crazy.
Yes.
Because you're controlling it. Because you can deal with it. All right. Does that make sense?
Yes.
You could also say it drives me up a wall, drives me around the bend, or drives me mad. Any of those could be good. So, yeah, drives me crazy is fine too. All right.
Okay.
You could say drives me mental, drives me bonkers, drives me out of my mind, drives me bananas as well.
Oh, yes.
Those would work. All right.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Let's skip that. All right. We could try some prepositions for now. Jose, do you think you could try the first one?
Okay. Are you nuts? It's 10 degrees Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit. And you are walking around on a t-shirt?
Not on a t-shirt.
No? Around out? Around of? No.
Of a t-shirt? So this person is wearing a t-shirt.
He's wearing a t-shirt, yes. But it is cold, no?
It is cold, but what preposition do we need to use?
With a t-shirt. No?
No.
No.
It starts with an I.
With I. Begin with I. I don't know. Are you nuts? Is 10 degrees 10 degrees out or no out?
Yeah, 10 degrees out.
Out, yes. You are walking around without a t-shirt? No. Without nothing is not a preposition, no?
Without is a preposition, but we need so this person is wearing a t-shirt.
It's wearing a t-shirt, yes.
And it starts with an I.
With I. With I in.
Yeah, in a t-shirt.
In a t-shirt, yes.
Oh, when we're walking around, when we wear clothes, we're in clothes.
Okay.
In a shirt, in a pair of pants, in your jacket. Yeah.
In a t-shirt, okay.
Okay, hopefully that makes sense. Good. And Heidi, can you try the next one?
That guy totally mental. He is already walking to the bus terminal, singing children's songs, dressed up in clothes made of food.
It's made of fruit. Perfect. That was really good. Walking around the bus terminal, singing songs. Well done. Nice job, Heidi. Julieta, what about the next one?
You're finally lost your marbles. You're actually going to bet 31,256 in a game of bridge.
Nice. Off bridge. Perfect. You're actually going to bet $31,256. So you just want to don't forget the dollars.
Okay, done.
Yeah, $31,256. But good. Adela, what about the next one?
Son, you've been driving me up a well, no?
Yep.
All afternoon, please stop jumping around the house pretending to be a pterodactyl.
Good. All right, perfect. And Simone, what about the next one?
The fans are going bananas. The team was playing against the rivals when the staff put an amazing goal at on the back of the net. Amazing goal. I don't know. At the back, in the back.
What was the last one?
In.
In or into, you could say. Both work.
Okay.
Put an amazing goal into the back of the net, put an amazing goal in the back of the net. And that would be good. Nice job. Now, what about the next one?
You are running around. You're running something like running around like a headless chicken. Calm down and try to do things in order.
Soon, what about the next one?
Stop being such a fruitcake. Please eat with a fork and knife.
Good. Not with your hands. All right. And I don't believe, does anybody have any questions here?
Why is it just not your hands?
Not your hands?
And not with your hands?
Just because it's shorter. I don't really know how to say.
Okay.
Yeah, people would say, please do it with a fork and a knife, not your hands. Yeah, it's with is implied, but in speech sometimes you leave things out just because you've already got the with a fork and a knife. So we're like assuming it's the same structure. And so I think that's why you can leave out with in the second part. Probably if you want to make it like really grammatically correct, you would put with in the second part. I'm not sure the exact rules on that, but in regular speech it's often left out. Does that make sense?
Okay.
All right. We could try a little bit of reading. Jose, can you read the first little paragraph?
Okay. Ancient Greece. The Greeks replaced concepts on the supernatural with a secular view, believing that afflictions of the mind did not differ from diseases of the body. They saw mental and physical illness as a result of natural causes, and an imbalance in bodily humors. Hippocrates frequently wrote that an excess of black bile resulted in irrational thinking and behavior.
Okay, good. Can you repeat natural?
Natural.
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 Okay. Well done. Nice job with afflictions. Sounded good. Maybe just the only other thing was like Hippocrates.
Hippocrates.
Yeah. All right, Heidi, can you read about ancient Rome?
Ancient Rome, Romans made a further contribution to psychiatry, in particular the precursor to contemporary practice. They put forth the idea that strong emotions could lead to bodily ailment. The basis of today's theory of psychosomatic illness, the Romans also supported the human assessment of the mentally ill, and to support such codified into law the principle of insanity as a mitigation of responsibility for criminal act. Although the criterion for insanity was sharply set, as the defendant had to be found no compos mentis, a term meaning with not sound of mind.
Nice. It's not the most smoothly written paragraph, but humane.
Humane.
Humane. And psychosomatic.
Psychosomatic.
Nice. And psychiatry.
Psychiatry.
Good. Okay. And one more. Judith, can you read the next part?
From the Middle Ages forward. The Middle Ages, however, witnessed the end of the progressive ideas of the Greeks and Romans. Before the 19th century, these hospitals were used to isolate the mentally ill or the socially ostracized from society rather than cure them or maintain them health. Pictures from this era portrayed patients bound with rope and chains, often to beds or walls, or restrained in straitjackets.
Yeah. The only thing I saw was maintain their health. Can you repeat that? Maintain their health?
Maintain their health.
All right. Good. Yeah, and this is really superficial and only European, but does anybody have any questions here? All right. Let's go back to this, do a couple of these, and Adela, can you tell a story about somebody driving you crazy or mad or bonkers or bananas or up a wall?
On the morning, this morning or today.
This morning is good.
Today. Okay. When I went to the work, I drove crazy. And no. Okay.
So I mean, I drove crazy. We could say like I drove crazily, and this is implying that you in your car were driving really poorly. We want to talk about something else. So somebody, you're the object here. So somebody drives you crazy.
Okay. This morning when I went to the work, the traffic jam, drove me crazy. That is that. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. Traffic jams are
It's really, it's not a story. It's really.
Yeah, I mean that's good. That's a good story too. Stories can be real or they can be fiction. Did you get to work on time, Adela?
No, sorry. Yes, I arrived, but 1 minute before to start the class.
Oh wow, that's not bad. You managed your time really well.
On time. I arrived on time.
Barely, but you got there. Nice. Simone,
Exactly.
what about you? Do you have another story other than, your friends not using your directions?
Yeah, so I live in a shared house. So what drives me really crazy is when my housemates, they don't clean their stuff. They leave dirty dishes on the sink, around everywhere, as well as when they make noise. I mean, like 2, 3 in the morning. I know sometimes I am awake studying, but please, it's 2 in the morning, and they decide to listen to music very loud. So it's really tough to share a house, but it's also an opportunity to learn how to deal with people.
That's true. Yeah.
I
I
like it.
think, yeah, I think people not doing their dishes is probably the thing that irritates me the
Yeah,
most.
because I need to use the kitchen and everything is dirty and it's also
Yeah.
disgusting. Yeah. That's
Yep.
the most, and also the bathroom. Oh, come on.
Yeah,
Can be a nightmare.
the bathroom can be a nightmare. Um, I'm probably more culpable for the bathroom than for the dishes, but yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Um, all right, nice. And now, what about another one for you? Do you have any stories about anybody driving you crazy?
When me and my boyfriend bought a new bed, he drives me crazy. Uh, he took a long time to decide to buy things, even if it's uh, Apple. Um, for example, we went to 3 bed shop and we researched about bed for 3 months, and then when we went to the bed shop, we spent the time and try a bed for 3 hours, and then
Bed shop?
bed? No,
Ah,
bed. Sorry,
like the
bed.
bed where you sleep?
Yes, bed to sleep.
Okay.
And then he couldn't decide soft one or middle one, which is better for me. And it's yeah, I can feel soft one is a little bit comfortable, so I made a decision in 2 minutes. But yeah, so I don't want to go shopping with him.
Yeah, I definitely understand that. That would drive me nuts as well. Okay. All right.
That's
Sorry.
yeah, I cannot say bed, so
Yeah, it's beds. Um,
beds.
good. Or a bed. It's got
Yeah,
like a soft sound instead of a T.
okay,
The bed shop.
beds.
Good. Um, oh man, that sounds terrible though. Um, all right, Jose, what about you?
Yes, once time, 4 months ago, I went with my daughter to a concert. Due to mm, he he is not enough age to go alone. I had to go with him. I was I was attack you for 3 or 4 hours. This situation that drove me crazy,
Okay, drove
crazy.
me crazy. Your daughter?
Yes, with my daughter.
My daughter. Look at the
My
next
daughter.
sentence.
Okay, okay.
Look at the next sentence. This is your daughter, right?
Daughter.
So it's your daughter. In the
With
next
my
sentence, your
daughter.
subjects. Oh yeah, so your pronunciation is good, but look
Okay.
at the next sentence.
Ah, she.
Yeah.
She.
So
She.
she is not.
Not enough age to go alone. I had to with her.
Good.
Yes.
That's really important. Be
Yes,
really
yes,
careful
yes.
with that.
Yes.
Yeah, you could definitely offend people. If you call him or her or her or him. Yeah, gender's tricky.
Yes.
Due to, we could say, like, the fact that,
Okay. The fact that is better
or you could just say because she's not old
because.
enough.
Okay.
So instead of saying due to the fact that she's not old enough, which is a
Okay.
little bit of a mouthful, you could just say because
Because
she's not old enough.
it is
And
more
she is
simple.
not. Yeah, it's more simple. We wouldn't
Yeah.
say more simple. We would say simple,
Simple.
simpler.
Simpler.
It's
It's
simpler.
simpler. It's simpler.
hmm
Yes, yes.
Which is also simpler than more simple.
Yes.
Because she's not old enough
Old enough. Okay.
to go alone. I had to go with her. I was
Uh,
maybe I had to wait in a line
okay. Okay.
for 3 or 4 hours. The situation drove me crazy. Can you read that one more time, Jose?
Okay. I had to go with her. I had to wait in a line for 3 or 4 hours. The situation drove me crazy.
Nice.
Joshua, when I waiting at a queue, is a line or a queue?
Waiting in a queue. In American English, it's a line. We don't use
line,
queue.
line. Okay.
British English is a queue.
In
So
American English, it's not possible to say queue.
we don't use queue ever now.
Okay. Okay.
A cue would be like a stick that you use in pool. It's like a pool cue.
Okay.
Yeah, we wouldn't queue up. People understand what it means just because we're aware of like British people, I guess, but it's just never used. And it would never be at a queue. It's in a queue or in a line. But nice. Okay, and maybe Heidi. What about you?
Yeah, I was walking down on the sidewalk. A man came from opposite side. He was approaching to me, but I didn't have any space to avoid him because already I walked down the very edge of the street. So finally, he hit his shoulder, badly hit my shoulder. So it was very painful. Usually I'm very quiet, but that time he drove me mad. So I said, ouchie, in Japanese. But he didn't care of that.
Aw.
I worked faster and faster to make me calm down.
Okay, I walked quickly. Or did you say I walked faster and faster?
Yeah.
Okay, I walked faster and faster. To make reflexive pronoun?
To make me?
Not me. Yeah.
Make myself calm down.
Calm down. Good. Okay. I think you said approaching at me. We would just say approaching me. But nice. That was really good grammar. And Julieta, maybe one more.
Okay. One day, sorry guys. One day, my brother's ex decided that she wanted a cat.
Again, your brother's ex decided she wanted a cat.
So she came home with a kitty, but the cat was really little cat, a little cat, and he didn't know how to eat, and he didn't know how to poo, so it was really a little kitty. Anyway, after a week of being fed with a syringe, the kitty was bad. But then
It was what?
she was fine. The kitty he was fine. Then she wanted to eat to have lunch like a family, and so my brother had to carry the kitty to her university to have lunch with the cat.
Your brother has
Then
some interesting taste in women. To then
with the cat. Then after 2 weeks, I saw my brother packing the kitty stuff, and then after maybe 3 hours, the door rang, and I opened the door, and that was a tall girl, doubled her height, and she said, "Where is your brother?" And she went inside his room and locked the door. Then I have been told that my brother tried to abandon the cat in her gut.
oh wow, that sounds like an intense story. Your brother's ex-girlfriend just sounds like a really interesting character. Um, wow. All right. Really weird. Good though. I think we're all set here. Um, let's make two characters. So talking about craziness or being crazy, or driving somebody crazy. Adela, what's the first character gonna be like? Adela?
Yes, maybe a mother or a father or maybe parents.
Okay, so what's going on with them?
Yes, and they have a child, a very noisy child. They cry. It's a baby, but insupportable.
Okay. It's unsupportable. Insupportable.
Unsupportable.
Yeah,
Unsupportable.
I think unsupportable.
Or it's a baby, but he drove them crazy.
Yeah.
He drove them crazy.
Yeah, I think it's a baby, but it's insupportable. So maybe we could have. I guess it's hard to interact with a baby. So maybe we could have like the first one be the mother, who has a child. It's a very, or maybe the father would probably be a little bit more likely. Father is child, and the other one is the mother, and she's defending the child.
Okay.
Says it's normal.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
It's
So
a stereotype.
it is a stereotype. So maybe
Yes.
we could mix around. Let's do the mother, and then the father is defending the child. So Adela, if you're the mother, how'd you begin?
Oh, I'm crazy because Sarah cry every day, every moment. I have my head. I have a very an important headache, and you are on the work, relaxed, maybe at work, relaxed, and I'm here to supporting this cry baby crying or this crying.
Who's crying? Can you repeat relaxed?
Relaxed.
Yeah, I have a headache.
Headache.
Yeah, I think you said an important headache, which wouldn't really make any sense.
No, a very hard headache. No.
Okay, you could say like I have a massive headache. Or I have like a terrible headache.
Massive.
Terrible. Or awful.
A migraine. Migraine.
Yeah,
maybe.
You could say a migraine. I have a migraine as well. Good. Simone, if you're the father, how would you respond?
Come on, it's a baby. It's her job crying. It's your job to take care of her. And it's my job to work to put food on the plate, you know.
It's your job to take care of her. And it's my job to we would say put food on not the plate is
table.
normally. Yeah, put food on the table is much more common.
So please leave me alone and be patient.
Okay, good. It's her job to cry.
Okay, yeah.
Instead of saying it's her job crying. You could say crying is her job.
Yes, because the beginning of the sentence. It's
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
And now, how would you respond?
I know, but it's too much. I tried to sing to her, show some famous app which is carrying a baby, stop crying, and also no, I tried all the way that I know, but she always crying. You should try to care of her whole day. You can understand why I'm crazy.
Why I'm maybe going crazy.
I'm going crazy.
Okay, actually, yeah, sorry, Adela, back here too. I'm going crazy. Instead of I'm crazy.
Okay.
But really good. Okay. I know, but it's too much. I tried to sing to her, show her some. What did you say?
App is in a application in a
apps.
Apps, yeah.
Oh, so like iPad apps or like.
Yeah, some special sounds or special character dancing in a screen and.
Okay, so
I don't know. My
apps.
friend tried to show these kind of things to their friends, so I don't know exactly what it is, but yeah, apps.
I tried to sing to her, show some phone apps to maybe to stop her crying.
Stop her, yeah, crying.
I tried.
All the way. That's I know.
We would say probably everything. I tried everything I know.
Okay.
But maybe a different verb.
She verb?
Yeah, so we could use a verb. If you say is, you could add something else.
She's
still You say
Oh,
she's still
she's
crying, or she keeps crying, or she continues crying.
okay.
You should
She's
try to. We need to use a different verb in front of care.
Looking. No, look. Take.
Yeah, take. You should try to take care of her all day. You could also say you should try to care for her.
Mm-hmm.
You should try to care for her all day. But take care of her all day is probably more common.
Okay.
And
Try to take care of her all day.
then you, instead of saying can,
Hmm?
you would use a modal verb that starts with W.
You could. You
Yeah,
would.
you could. Yeah, you would.
Uh-huh.
Or could. Both could
Mhm.
work. Understand why I'm going crazy. Right. Can you read that one more time?
I know, but it's too much. I tried to sing to her, show some phone apps to stop her crying. I tried everything, that's I know, but she is still crying. You should try to take care of her all day. Then you would understand why I'm going crazy.
Nice. Okay, good.
Hmm.
Unfortunately, we are just out of time. I've got another class right after this about construction. We'll start right now. If you guys want to join, I'd love to have you. If not, have a really good day. Yeah, thanks for coming in, and hopefully I'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.